Good morning. Let's just take a nice deep breath in together. Opening up our lungs. Opening up the heart. Let's move the neck side to side. Let's move our side heart. There we go. And the side heart. Yeah. Let's do that again. And again. We're going to take our shoulders up and open the throat. And up. And let's move the neck. There we go. Oh my goodness. Whew. There we go. Hello, body. Now we're ready. Are you ready? Okay, let's call in our angels, our guides. Let's call in the Divine Mother today. And we're going to call in anyone else who is here to support you, specifically with your work, your purpose, your mission. We're going to call them all in and into the divine light to come and sit with us. Whew, all right. We're going to ask for their guidance, and we will do exactly what needs to be done today. We're going to ask that light will touch our ears so we can spiritually hear what needs to be heard. The light will touch our third eye, that will have access to all of our gifts of seeing visions, of hearing God, of hearing our angels, and knowing truth. And we're going to ask that light will cleanse our lips so we speak only what needs to be spoken. Okay. So in this space, right here, right now, what do we do today? Today, today, what is today? Let's open up our palms. I can't see anything. So what I do when I can't see is I just ask my angels to take a sword of light and truth and pierce and pass through any veils that are over my eyes. So anything that is making it hard for me to see. So we're just going to clear out whatever's in the way for me, which clearly is just noise. It's just noise is in the way today. So let's do a little sound. Let's see if we can let's sound the noise out. How about we do that? All right, here it is. It came in. All right, we're going to go through a visualization. So I want you to close your eyes. Get you into your heart, If you got to touch your heart, okay? Just like get here. There we go. Okay, I want you to imagine. I'm going to take you to a really quiet pond. And I'm going to take you, we're going to actually move into the pond. We're going to wear some scuba gear, put on our goggles so we can see, have our little air thing so we can breathe. We're going to move down below the water. And as you move down below, I want you to notice, oh no, you are it. Oh, interesting. So rewind. You are under the water, but you're not a human. Instead, you are a plant. And you are just covered in mud. You're this plant that can breathe in the water. And you're just covered in mud. And it feels like you can't get out of the mud. It feels like the mud is overtaking you and your roots keep trying to grow down. They keep trying to grow down, but they can't because this mud is just so all-encompassing. And I want you to feel, as you are this plant, this light above the water, and it's pulling you up. And I want you to feel that because you can't grow deeper the way that you want to, you're forced to grow up. And so you move up towards the light, and the mud just continues to cake around you, and you keep moving up, And soon You finally reach the top of the water, and the light is just pulling you, it's pulling you, it's pulling you, and you're starting to move up. And as you move up, the urge that you had to grow down actually explodes up. And as this growth explodes up, you open up and you realize that you are actually the most beautiful lotus flower, that you are a lotus, and your beauty extends past any flower. And you sit on top of the water with your petals open wide, the sun pouring down, and you remember what it was like when you were caved and caged in the mud below the water. And you remember what it was like when you kept trying to grow down, but the mud forced you to grow up. And you would have never known who you actually were. You would have never known the beauty, the miracles, the light that you are if the mud hadn't prevented you from doing what felt natural, which was to grow your roots down. But instead, the mud propelled you up so that you could become this, the most beautiful flower that rests on the top of the water, that grows from the murkiness of mud. You are the lotus. Take a nice breath in, breathing out, and noticing how this parable works in your life. That maybe right now you keep trying to grow somewhere and it's just not working. Or maybe you feel like you're stuck in the mud and you can't move. Imagine that wherever it is that you can't move, it's propelling you forward in the direction that you are most meant to be. It is propelling you forward towards your purpose and your innate beauty. You are the lotus. You are the lotus. Your beauty comes from the mud. Your beauty comes from the pain. It comes from the sorrow. It comes from the hardships. This is who you are. Take a breath in. Letting this land in your body, we're going to invite your angels to open up space and time today for you to feel this and for you to witness it. Where is it that you are actually growing into that you haven't noticed yet? And where can you be grateful for the mud that's propelling you out and up towards the light? This, my friend, this is how we have a shift in perspective that changes the lives we live. And this is how we feel gratitude and wonder all the time. You are the lotus. All right, let that sink in. My beautiful friend, have the most beautiful day, and I will see you tonight.